Oh my God, no way. He sure was interested. Got him. Oh man. That's a fish. Oh my God, that's a big bass. No freaking way. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. As you can see behind me, we are at the old Target today. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking to yourself, LOJO, do they even have fishing stuff at Target? And believe me, I said the exact same thing. I had no idea Target had anything to do with fishing outside of like a toy or something like that. But lo and behold, I was in this exact store not even a week ago with my family, and I saw something very interesting that might make for the type of video that I love to film. Let's hop in here real quick and see if that item is still here, see if we can buy it, and see if we can maybe make it work for today's video. Now the problem always when you're shopping in Target is the fact that you get distracted and start buying things that you don't need. What the, where did all this stuff come from? That's not even my size. Like I said, getting distracted. Just gonna push this right over here, act like that never happened. Let's get back on track. Aha. I found the little outdoor section. You can tell because there's like chairs and tents and stuff and little cups. But we're looking at this little bitty fishing section right here. They've even got like some little rods. This, whatever the heck, this is like a little kit right there. But that's not what we're looking for. We were looking at this bad boy right here. Check this out. It's a Shakespeare Catch More Fish. It's a kit. And it's only $12.99, which is, you know, fairly inexpensive for a fishing kit. Now it's really hard to tell what all's in there. Obviously there's some bobbers, looks like there's some small hooks. Looks like there's a pack of soft plastics right there. Oh, here we go. Now we've got an actual like list of all the different things. There's like some grubs. There's some shaky worms, some PowerBait shaky worms, some jig heads, bobbers, split shots. So pretty much everything you need, I guess. I mean, you know, not exactly the best stuff that we could use, but it's something. Guys, if you remember a couple months ago, I did another video similar to this, except I was at Walmart and I found a $10 fishing kit. Well, that video was awesome. You guys loved it. It got hundreds of thousands of views and you guys wanted to see a part 2. So when I was in here and I saw this thing right here, I thought to myself, there would be nothing better to follow up that video and make a sequel than this bad boy right here. Just simply because I had no idea Target even had any fishing stuff at all. So, hey, good job Target for finally getting some stuff in here. I guess the only thing left to do is to buy this bad boy, kind of open it up and actually get a look of what's in there, and then go out and put it to the test, see if it'll catch fish. And I'm thinking with a kit like this, it's got a lot of small lures and like grubs and stuff like that. This could be a nice little multi-species challenge. I mean, we could be catching bass, bluegill, crappie, catfish, green sunfish, bowfin, or I mean, you name it. Any of them could eat stuff like this. So let's buy this bad boy. Let's get going. All right, got the swag. I can't wait till we get to the fishing hole. I'm about to open it up right now and see exactly what's in this thing. Target fishing kit, oh my goodness. Really, guys, zip ties on the handles? Really, Target? Were there that many people stealing this $12 Shakespeare fishing kit where you guys had to zip tie the freaking handle or the little open part? Come on. Ah. Jeez. Okay, finally we've broken through the first security barrier. Oh, now we've got a label. Oh, jeez. Well, this is by far the best secured fishing kit I've ever seen. I mean, they do not want you stealing this thing or taking lures out of it. Okay, geez, 15 minutes later. All right, so right off the bat, we got some PowerBait stuff, and this would obviously be our bass fishing stuff most of the time. Looks like we got some watermelon shaky worms. That's, I guess, is what those are, and some tiger power grubs. Look at that. It's almost like a little mini swim bait. That's really interesting. So we got those right there. Here we go. Now we're starting to get into some more like smaller stuff. Some little grubs here. Some really small grubs. I don't know what you catch with that. Ooh, some like little beetle spin type deal right here. I really enjoy messing with the little beetle spin. That'll be a good one. Got some bobbers to make some different kinds of rigs. Some little split shot weights. Ooh, some hooks. There we go. Some bass fishing hooks right there. Look at that big rascal right there. Holy moly. We got some smaller, like jig head type hooks. All right. Looks like we got a little variety here. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of all this kind of stuff, but we do have the PowerBait. So, Okay, so we're definitely gonna be able to catch some bass. Well, maybe. But we should be able to catch some multi-species as well with this other stuff. So guys, there you have it. The first part of this challenge is over. That's just finding the piece of equipment, buying it, looking at it. A little bit of a boring part, but now we can move on to the more exciting part. That's actually putting the stuff to the test. Let's go out to the fishing hole right now and see if we can catch some multi-species fish and we can just make this stuff work in general. Let's go. I'm not really sure what to start with, but I'm gonna save the bass stuff for a little bit later on in the video. Maybe we can catch a big bedding bass with that stuff. But I really want to play with, yeah, there it is, the beetle spin stuff. It's basically like a mini spinnerbait for you that don't know what a beetle spin is. So let's take a look at this bad boy. So there you go. So it looks like, literally like a little mini spinnerbait. It's got the little blade right there, and it's got your trailer, then it's got your hook. I really want to get on a moving bite since it is in the morning still. And there you go, that's what it looks like. See if we can get one on the old Beetle Spin Junior. The cool thing about the Beetle Spin too is you can literally catch anything on it. I mean, you could catch bass, you could catch crappie, you know, you could catch bluegill, literally anything will hit it. So we'll see what it does. Whoa, the heck was that? Oh, I got one. Oh no, it was a little bass. Dang, what the world just happened? What did the flippity flip flap? God, I saw a freaking something bust. I don't know if that was something busting on my lure or not, but I had one on there for a second. Holy smokes. Whoa. Just had another fish peck at it right in front of me. It's getting a lot of action so far. It's pretty funny. I don't know if that was a bass, but something came up and pecked at it. Oh, there you just had another one right there in front of me. Oh my God, what is going on here? This must be like the worst hook in the history of the world. I'm gonna have to let him eat it next time. Oh, there's one. There's one. Come on, gotta get him in. It's a little bass. Yeah, finally. The beetle spin was getting hammered. Ah! Right in the top of the mouth with the beetle spin. Guy was barely hooked too. Nice little bass, real pale, a little dirty. Sweet. Whee! Oh, it got my blade. Oh no, my blade's torn off. Well, I guess that's the end of the old beetle spin. Luckily, we have this backup one, so let's throw that one on there real quick, see if we can get one more bite on the beetle spin. Anybody else home over here? Got Mr. Beetle Spin Part 2 for you guys now. Oh my God, it's got hit again. If I had $1 for every time I've been hit on this thing, just already, that's like my 6th bite. I mean, but these fish are just like, they're swiping at it, they're not like eating it. It's pretty crazy. Although this demonstrates very well the effectiveness of a beetle spin. Say if you have a pond and you just can't catch anything and you've tried everything, put a beetle spin on there and just kind of retrieve it. I mean, it's such a small, unintimidating bait, anything will eat it. Oh man, there was another one. Another one. Hit it on the paws. I kind of changed up my retrieve. I was just like straight retrieving it. Now I'm straight retrieving it for a couple seconds and then I let it die. And that time, as soon as it died, I saw him come and swipe at it and he actually had it for a second. There's another one. No, little buddy, stay on there. Ah, dang it, that tore up my beetle spin too. All right, well, you little bass have straight up retired my beetle spins and not one panfish or multi-species fish. I thought for sure I'd catch a little like crappie or something, but all right, let's go back to the old tackle box because we have to make a change because both of our beetle spins have been destroyed by these super aggressive little bass. All right, well, we got a couple tore up beetle spins right here. We're almost ready to throw the power bait. I'm not quite ready. I really want to catch a multi-species fish. So I think to do that, we're gonna have to take one of these little jig heads and maybe one of these grubby grubs. All right, so looks like as decent of a crappie or a bluegill rig as any. That's a fish. Oh my God, that's a big bass. No freaking way. Oh my God, please stay hooked. Please stay hooked. Oh my God, that's a solid tournament keeper bass. No, please stop jumping. Oh, no freaking way. Stay down, buddy. How is he still hooked? This is incredible. No way. No, please stop jumping. Please, please. Oh, yes. Look at that beauty right there. Oh, look at that. Mouthful of tiny, look at that, barely hooked. You talk about barely hooked right there, guys. Look at that. I mean, just skin hooked. Well, guys, my day has just been made. Look at that beautiful fish right there, healthy fish. It's hot. Let's go ahead and get him back in the water. Boom. Okay, I was not expecting that. Look, let's just remind everybody what we just caught this thing on, okay? Tiny little jig head, little like chartreuse, weird little grub thing. And the action of it, I'm really not even crazy about it. Like, I was about to put it down because I don't like the action of it. And then something like that happens. I mean, this is why you go fishing. This is why I never get tired of fishing, no matter what I'm doing. If I'm using a stupid $10 Target fishing kit, I still, because things like that can happen. Any day, that kind of stuff can happen. All right, guys, I can't wait anymore. I got to use some of this PowerBait. And plus, fish hold on for 18 times longer. I'd like to see some research on that, but hey, who am I to argue? Let's just throw this old worm, little watermelon shaky worm, apparently that's what it's called. And what better way to throw this thing than on a good old-fashioned Texas rig? Because just over here in this other little pond, I have seen a nice sized little bass on a bed. I'm gonna have to be really quiet and sneak up on him. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and make my first cast blindly because I know where the bed is. It's right down here. Well, they seem to have left home for a little while. Let's try the other side. Got him. Oh man. Oh, nice fish. I don't know if that bass was on a bed or what, but he hit that thing with the force of 1,000 bass. God, right in the top of the mouth. Just missed his eye. Thank goodness. All right, buddy, I'm sorry for disturbing you, but there might be more of you out there that I want to catch. I mean, that was my first cast on this side. I was just working on the side of that lily pad edge. And good Lord, didn't even feel a bite. My line was just running, and he was running fast. This is pretty much my bed fishing setup, guys. A little 3/16 ounce tungsten weight. Might go up a little bit higher if I need to. Little bobber stop right there to keep the weight from moving. 3 or 4/0 extra wide gap hook. And there you go, you're ready to rock and roll. Oh, I really thought something had it. I made a pitch right into the lily pads and I saw my line twitch. And maybe it did, maybe like a little bluegill pecked at it or something, or maybe, I mean, who knows, but my line definitely twitched. I've been really tempted to pitch into some of these holes, like lily pad holes, but I mean, I've only got 14-pound fluoro on here and that really scares me. It's a good way to lose your rig right there and lose a nice fish. I see a little bass cruising over here. Wonder if he would be interested. Yep. He sure was interested. That was freaking awesome. Oh man, that was so cool. Look how scarred up that bass is. Or maybe she. Or maybe it's a he from making beds, all bloody tail. Woo. Guys, we need to invent, okay? I know GoPro cameras have really changed the game when it comes to like outdoor sports like fishing, but there's got to be a way for us to show you guys what we're seeing, you know? Because I was flipping over there because I know there's a couple beds on the other side of the pond, but I saw this little guy just cruising right here, just cruising around in a circle. So I reeled it on in until it got about 5 feet away from it, let it drop, and he turned around on it and just crushed it. I mean, there was absolutely no hesitation from him. But I just wish you guys could have seen that part because it was so, it's so exciting. This is the only time of year, you know, where you're actually gonna see a bass hit your lure. You know, most of the time, at least for me, Unless you just do like super clear water fishing all the time, which I live in the South. We fish muddy, dirty water. But you just don't get to see a bass react to your lure very often. And that was one of those situations where I got to see it, and man, it was just so exciting. So what all do we have left here? We caught them on the little beetle spins. We caught them on the chartreuse grub. We caught them on the PowerBait worm. We have not caught them on the tiger power grub. And I guess that's this guy. Look at these things. Holy moly! I don't even know how do you rig this thing. We're gonna have to use a different kind of hook. What do you guys think about that? I realize this is probably not the most effective way to fish this, but since I've already got that jig head tied on there, I mean, heck, why not, right? Ooh, just had a bite. Real soft little bite. That's how the bites have been today. Now on the worm, I had a couple of just really hard, aggressive bites, but on these little grubs and the beetle spin and stuff, the bites have been super soft. Guess it might be small fish or territorial bites or investigative bites. I don't know. I'm not a fish doctor, okay? I don't know how these things think. Oh my God, no way. No, I just freaking caught something. It's right there. Something tiny. Is it still on? No, I think it came off. Gosh darn it. Guys. Oh, I just had something tiny on the little dragon tail. What in the world? I mean, like right there in the frickets. Dang it. Oh man. Oh, I got one. I got something. What is it? Oh, it's a little bass. Dang it, I thought it was a crappie or something. Oh, you little joker. Get back in there. Oh. I mean, hey, at least we caught one on the tiger tail, whatever the heck this thing is, but I really thought for a second that it was like a little crappie or a bluegill or a multi-species fish. Oh, dang it. Those little fish are just like hanging out right by the bank, you know? All right, guys and gals, we are all done with this challenge. It was a whole lot of fun as usual. Guys, I know these videos are silly, but that's the fun of it, you know? I mean, I can't just go out there and do the same thing over and over again. I've got to go do something fun like this every now and again, even if it's silly, even if, you know, the outcome is uncertain and it's just, you know, I don't know, it makes it more fun. And I know you guys enjoy it too, because you're constantly telling me, Lojo, we want to see more of this, we want to see more of that. And I listen to you guys. That's it for the old Target kit. So now you guys know Target might have fishing stuff. Now, I don't know, your Target might be different than my Target, but that's the first time I've ever seen anything like that in my Target. So maybe Target is starting to expand their fishing repertoire a little bit. I don't know. If you guys ended up enjoying today's video, and I know you did, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. I think we caught a fish on everything in there. Correct me if I'm wrong. There might have been like a different color of the tiny grub or something like that. And of course, we didn't use the split shot weight. We didn't use the bobbers, but we didn't really need to. But yeah, had a great time using the old Target kit. As always, guys, get in that comment section, give me suggestions for future videos, and I will do them. Remember, this was based on a previous video, but you guys said you wanted to see me do a different fishing kit challenge. Well, there you go. There's the cheap Target fishing kit challenge right there. Boom. And finally, if you're not subscribed to my channel, what are you doing? It's free. It takes 5 seconds. Join the LOJO Fishing Fam, the best subscribers on YouTube, guys. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. We caught some great fish today. I had so much fun. I hope you guys did too. On to the next fishing adventure. Fist bump. I am out.